Everyone move way, we are live on Christmas Sleigh, and what surprising moments will happen on this cold winter night as all these competitors are battling in this prestigious fight. Hey everybody, welcome to Gameside. Adrian Matt here at Gameside alongside with the legendary, the Hall of Famer, XboxFreakPete and partner. We're finally here. It is Christmas Sleigh and we're kicking it off with a championship matchup.
That was some good rounds, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, man.
And now the prestigious title's on the line. GH5Q, the free-for-all champion, defending the title against not one but two superstars here on Halo Infinite. There is a developing story, but before we get to XboxFreakPete, this is going to be a very interesting developing story. The fact that TheColorPink is now added into the fray.
Yeah, the TheColorPink much deserves the opportunity, in my opinion, by putting on an absolute clinic with a GH5Q with the 4 matches. Extremely close games every time besides the second one, obviously. But yeah, the TheColorPink deserves to be in this one.
Oh! And the TheColorPink able to knock down GH5Q with the energy sword. Textbook shot right there. But I'll tell you this much. Initially, it was supposed to be a one-on-one battle. It was supposed to be GH5Q defending the championship against the plasmacat, in which he won the #1 contendership last week in TGW. However, yeah, based on that great performance the TheColorPink was able to employ in the previous game night, the board of directors did give the TheColorPink the chance to be involved in this matchup. And the plasmacat, though, pummeling down GH5Q, the champion has collapsed. And Pink now using the energy sword. So quick and so agile against plasmacat.
2-1. The game is pretty much started here. We are in for an absolute clinic between these two competitors. I can just feel the aura in the atmosphere.
An absolute brawl and war expected to transpire here tonight as GH5Q, though, like a caged lion looking for her prey. And look at this out of nowhere, up and over the top. And again, plasmacat using the gravity hammer for his advantage. And plasmacat has been dominating thus far. But with just 8 minutes and 26 seconds, of course it's still any person's game.
Yeah, you know, the game just started. Plus, the competitors, I'm pretty sure, spawn with random weapons, so like that actually makes it more of, hey, look, it is anyone's game here. So, you know, let's just see what happens here.
And you're absolutely right. And there we go now. GH5Q, once again, knocking down the TheColorPink. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. GH5Q still leading the way with 4 points right now, Xbox. GH5Q has the advantage. She is currently in the driver's seat after the amount of wins she's been stacking up over the past month on Halo Infinite. And plasmacat out of nowhere with the gravity hammer. The TheColorPink went flying. But going back, Xbox, you got to believe that GH5Q definitely has the advantage in this match.
Yeah, she's been our champion for quite some time now. So for her to be facing not one but two people for the championship, it's probably no slouch for her. I mean, she's gonna have to, you know, try her best and stuff, but like,
yeah,
this could be like another day in the park for her, you know.
But wait a minute, suddenly now it's the TheColorPink in control of the matchup. The TheColorPink is now leading the way with 5 points. I mean, who's going to win this thing? And I talked about it before. It is very fitting over the fact that this entire premium event is called Christmas Sleigh, as all these superstars are slaying down. And look at this, the TheColorPink just zoning in from behind against the spine of plasmacat. And I was going to say this, though. Listen, all these three superstars, you got to give them credit. They are in there. They are battling. They understand the importance behind this championship win. They want to stand out. They want to make sure that they make a name for themselves, that they rise up in the ladder here.
All the trade between the TheColorPink and GH5Q, the TheColorPink is actually leading by 2 points.
7-5-5. Who's going to become the champion? Again, an early Christmas present, perhaps. One of these superstars is going to be walking out of here as the free-for-all champion, and the TheColorPink once again knocking down the champion. GH5Q is down and out of the map at the moment.
Plasma was right behind him, ready to strike there, and he did, taking him out 8-5-6. The TheColorPink still in control.
plasmacat using the energy sword, and a shot to the midsection using that vicious, that destructive shotgun to the dismay of plasmacat and to the advantage of TheColorPink. And this is the second time TheColorPink actually is playing on Halo Infinite. You have to be very impressed with his skills early on, really dominating in there. And look at TheColorPink, though, being floored by JH5Q's laser.
That was so close there, but fortunately for JH5Q, she was able to pull off that quick kill there as she's actually getting shot in the back by TheColorPink, trying to get revenge for the kill earlier, and he does.
JH5Q, her back is against the wall because she does not have to be involved in the decision to lose the title. She has to be involved in the decision to keep the title. It was just in the previous game night when TheColorPink and JH5Q were going back and forth one-on-one. Many tied games. Perhaps maybe JH5Q did get upset about that. Frustration could be boiling over. And look at this, though. TheColorPink zoning in, turning his attention against the opponent. Up and over the top. Now plasmacat able to knock down JH5Q. Now plasmacat going after TheColorPink. And TheColorPink just knocked down plasmacat. What is going on? This is just going back and forth. You really have no idea what's going to happen next.
TheColorPink is on its A game at the moment. Leading by, well, still 4 points. He is leading by 4 points whilst JH5Q is miraculously in the last place position, but not by far because plasmacat has 8.
But despite the fact that JH5Q is currently losing in last place, I do want to take you back to a couple of weeks ago when she was losing drastically in a matchup and JH5Q was able to rise from the bottom all the way to the top. It could happen here as JH5Q once again is tying up with plasmacat, but TheColorPink is at 13 using the energy sword effectively and wisely here as TheColorPink is looking for his championship victory.
Yeah, the energy sword is a quick, versatile weapon, as you seen there. The TheColorPink racking up the double kill, but yeah, the energy sword is a very dangerous weapon on this map in this matchup.
Well, yeah, because you can just basically come out of nowhere, from behind, to the left, to the right, it doesn't matter where, but with the energy sword, though, you can be very sneaky and sly in attacking the opponent. But look at JH5Q up to 9, and plasmacat is at 9, but still, 15. TheColorPink is absolutely dominating. A complete decimation that is taking place at this point in time, but plasmacat, though, trying to raise the stakes with that rocket launcher in hand.
plasmacat using the RPG to his ability, racking up the double kill of his own, and once again he takes down TheColorPink with said rocket launcher, which 5Q is trying to kill him there, and she does. A very nice kill by GH5Q, but still in the lead. TheColorPink at 15.
Throwing a couple of grenades against GH5Q in the distance already now. And the shot continues, the assault continues, and from behind, TheColorPink was able to knock down JH5Q using the gravity hammer yet again. The gravity hammer, very effective, and that's one of the weapons that you're going to have to kind of hold on throughout the entirety of the matchup. That way you can gain more points and points here and there. Wait a minute. Once again, matchup breaking down. TheColorPink up midair. This could be, again, the turning point of the match.
Yeah, you know, the TheColorPink is actually leading by 5 points, but this is still any person's game. There's still 2 minutes and 13 seconds on the clock. There's still plenty of time to catch up for one GH5Q and plasmacat.
There's still plenty of time. And we saw it happen a couple of weeks back when JH5Q, her back was against the wall, and she came out of nowhere rising. But right now, it's looking a little, it's looking a little grim here because TheColorPink has been absolutely owning it with the gravity hammer. Every single time he sees the opponent, he's able to use that wisely. And it looks like he's actually gaining more points out of it, nearly at 20.
Yeah, the TheColorPink is very versatile with the gravity hammer there. As you just seen there, the TheColorPink, and pretty sure it was plasmacat traded there. Very good turn of events, but still in the lead. TheColorPink at 20, whilst JH5Q gets knocked out there. The TheColorPink taking her out once again.
I mean, let's not forget TheColorPink, though, realizing his dreams in becoming a Halo Infinite champion here in the Gaming Weekly, and this could be the day that he finally reaches to the top, that he's able to reach to the top of the mountain. We're going to find out if that's going to be taking place. And plasmacat down. JH5Q able to knock down TheColorPink, but still winning the game at 22, folks. 58 seconds at this point, folks. I can't believe it. The Color Pink may very well actually be seeing himself as the Halo Infinite champion.
Yeah, the TheColorPink at a astonishing 22.45 seconds on the clock here. It seems very uneasy for plasmacat and GH5Q to actually come back and win at this point.
Well, it could be a mesmerizing win for the Color Pink. I don't think anybody actually expected the Color Pink to actually win due to the fact that he's still considered a rookie on Halo Infinite, but nevertheless, the Color Pink already proving his detractors wrong out there. The Color Pink is actually going to win it. We're at 20 seconds.
Oh, the TheColorPink now trying to chase down the competition here. Takes down
and he needs one more.
From the GH5Q assist now with the double
and against
kill.
The champion. Against the champion. The Color Pink does it. The Color Pink is your new champion. The Color Pink able to not only attack and kill the champion, but the Color Pink defeating 2 superstars here tonight. The Color Pink does it to become the champion on Halo Infinite.
GH5Q's reign of dominance has came to an abrupt end thanks to the Color Pink. This has been a very good matchup between these 3 competitors. We can't take credit away from plasmacat and the former champion, GH5Q. They did a good job. They did a wonderful job. But in the end, with an astonishing 25 points, the Color Pink taking the championship home for himself.
Awe-inspiring, unnerving, and I gotta tell you, this matchup truly was a classic. This is gonna be a type of match that people are gonna be talking about for years to come here in the Gaming Weekly, and he's calling himself the Color Pink. He might as well call himself the Color Gold, as he's winning the gold here tonight. The free-for-all championship here, of course, in the Color Pink side. Well, ladies and gentlemen, GH5Q, plasmacat, and the Color Pink, despite the fact that, again, the Color Pink did win, and, well, GH5Q and plasmacat did lose, I gotta say, all these 3 superstars, they should not be ashamed of the performance they were able to play here tonight on Halo Infinite and Xbox. I'm sure you can agree.
Yeah, like, all 3 competitors gave their heart out there tonight. They tried their very best, and they especially had fun doing it. But in the end, the person to walk out alive, walk out as champion, walk out victorious, the Color Pink.
The Color Pink's new reign of champion, the new reign of the Color Pink, I should say, has started. And the question now is, who's going to be the one to top the Color Pink? As we're continuing on Christmas Slay, everyone. We will follow up with more matches up next. Continuing the Holiday Bash, and this is going to be a good one because this is the anticipated clan battle. It is the Rebel Weekly returning to go against Ryan's clan. I'm Adrian at GameSide alongside with the Hall of Famer XboxFreakPete, and we're joined by Rebel T-Time87, which I did imagine you'd join us so you can be supporting the Rebel Weekly.
Yeah, it feels like old times. Remember TRW versus TW? Well, I am back supporting TRW yet again.
Well, yeah. Feels like old times, and let's not forget the Rebel Weekly did cheat that night. Nevertheless, though, ladies and gentlemen, it is Blue Team versus Red Team. GH5Q, the ex-champion, the current free-for-all champion of the Color Pink, teaming up together, representing the Gaming Weekly, of course, against in Yellow, who are actually the Rebel Weekly. So Ryan's clan does have GH5Q and the Color Pink, and I gotta tell you, very ironic here, because GH5Q and the Color Pink were enemies before. They were battling for the free-for-all championship, but tonight they are on the same team.
Yeah, you know, we need to get this win. So far, GH5Q is doing good with 2 points. We got Newt and Yellow with 1 point on the board each, so we're doing good as well.
And Xbox, I have to ask you, the strategy, what would the strategy be for both of these teams to be the victor at the end of the game?
Well, just try to stay together and try to, like, pace your shots to the point where you're, like, able to, like, land most of them. You know?
This all began a couple of weeks ago, and I do agree with you, Xbox.
Yeah.
And this all began a couple of weeks ago, though, when Ryan, of course, came on stream and challenged Rebel T-Time87 and his clan. Ryan did state that he was going to finally stand up against the Rebel Weekly, and GH5Q with a shot to the midsection. It looks like Ryan's clan is looking pretty good out there. And in fact, Rebel, GH5Q is an instrument of destruction. She's representing Ryan's clan pretty well.
Come on, guys. You gotta just put a stop to GH5Q. She is a monster. She is a beast. We can do this.
And the color pink now, look at this, strategizing here, and this is not going to be good for the opposing team for the Rebel Weekly Xbox, because look what the color pink has.
Wasp, the color pink is flying the Wasp, but it seems that, Yellow actually took control of the machine, but unfortunately for him, the color pink blows it up.
Yeah, the color pink using a destructive weapon, able to destroy the Wasp there moments ago. And now raising up to for the blue team to have 6 points as opposed to the red team 3. And ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be an all-out brawl between two clans representing their own clans respectfully on Halo Infinite here tonight. And Rebel, you know what? I was going to ask you, though. The Rebel Weekly is known for cheating, and look at that. Wow. The color pink just ninja'd into Newt. I was going to say, though, the Rebel Weekly is known for cheating. I'm assuming you guys have some sort of cheap...
We just had Plan B those 2 nights, okay? Those were Plan Bs.
Well, where I'm from, that's called cheating, but nevertheless, though, I was going to ask you, point blank, straight up here tonight, going to put you in the hot seat. Are there going to be any cheating here tonight, or is it going to be a fair matchup?
We are going to fight head on, you know? We're going to give you guys the fight of a lifetime.
It's going to be a fast-paced matchup. Of course, 4 superstars here tonight in TGW, one of the greatest we have here. JH5Q, former champion, the color pink, current free-for-all champion. Interesting dichotomy here tonight. I gotta say, JH5Q and the color pink working well as a team here tonight, but yeah, and Tomb Newt, though, went down and out moments ago. 6-8. Now it looks like Ryan's clan does indeed seem to be in control.
They're in control, but we are fighting back. We are trying to fight back, and that's the beauty of it.
Ryan's clan is currently leading 9-6, and the color pink and JH5Q here sharing their points 5-4, whilst the Rebels team here 5-1. It ain't looking too good for Yayo at this point in time. He's gonna need to keep it up. You know, do better.
You gotta believe that Ryan. Yeah, you gotta believe that Ryan is looking on, though. Ryan is so proud. He is so honored to have his clanmates, per se, battling for his team here tonight to be winning in behalf of him. And you know what? It's looking good. JH5Q and the color pink represented the Ryan clan, also represented the Gaming Weekly, going against the Rebel Weekly. And this is actually good, Rebel. I'm sure you're having a great time witnessing the dissection of the Rebel Weekly.
I know, but we're not giving up. You know, we are bringing a fight to Ryan clan, you know, never give up.
Well, you're right. Again, it's 10-8. Looks like the Rebel Weeklies beginning to slowly but surely reach up to their status, but GH5Q, though, with that pummel against Entomb Newt. And it seems to be that despite the fact that the blue team, aka Ryan's clan, is dominating, I gotta tell you, Entomb Newt, of course, of all people, seems to be also dominating in their Xbox.
Yeah, you know, Team TGW, aka Ryan's team, are doing very good at the moment, you know, making their names heard here, whilst the other two really ain't doing the best, but, you know, they're trying.
They're all doing great, but remember the rivalry that Entomb Newt and GH5Q had a couple of weeks back on Halo Infinite as well? They meet again here tonight on Halo Infinite, which is quite interesting because Entomb Newt and GH5Q are tied points-wise. They are neck and neck, and it looks like the battle is continuing. Yellow continues the attack. Attacking the color pink. The color pink going down and out. And here we go. Yellow continues once again the ambush. And from behind, GH5Q realizing that there is an attack. Landing on her feet, going after the opponent. Shot right there to the abdomen. And able to knock down Yellow to the color pink. And Entomb Newt able to knock down GH5Q on the other hand. This is an all-out war.
It is an all-out war. Newt is coming back and it's just destroying.
Ryan's clan, folks, ladies and gentlemen, is actually beginning to pick up the momentum. It's 14-13. Ryan's clan is actually, well, of course, with 14 and the Rebel Weekly at 13, but they are so close in tying up the entire game is the Rebel Weekly. So I guess the Rebel Weekly, to their credit, they're doing pretty good in there as well.
That's what we're saying. We do not back down. We do not give up. When we are losing, we will continue to fight to the very end.
It is the ruthlessness that the Rebel Weekly has, and they acquired that trait through the years. They're relentless. They're not going to stop until they get their way. And tonight could be the night where they finally dust off Ryan's Clan, who are represented in the Gaming Weekly. So in essence, if Ryan's Clan does lose, TGW in a way also loses as well. Look at this. Once more, the ex-champion, GH5Q, shooting against the opponent. The opponent hightail it, though. Xbox, I do have to ask you, though, now that it seems to be that the Rebel Weekly is slowly creeping up points-wise, do you think that allows the blue team, a.k.a. Ryan's team, to lose just a bit of confidence?
Yeah, well, they are coming back at this
Nuke went down.
time, but, Ryan's team is not going down with, out of 5 here. They're still leading, I'm pretty sure, 16-13, they're still leading, but Rebel's team does have a chance of coming back, but, we'll have to see.
Yeah, you're right. They are leading a mild lead at that, but
Nice.
a lead nonetheless. And wait a second. A developing story now. The Rebel Weekly reached up to 15. Ryan's Clan is at 16. We're only at 3 minutes and 51 seconds. This is a close game, folks.
Did you see that double kill? That was awesome.
And that was a great transition, but wait a second. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, things are not looking good, perhaps for the Gaming Weekly, a.k.a. Ryan's Clan, because the Rebel Weekly's at 15. The sneaky and sly TRW could actually turn the tables any second here, Xbox.
Yeah, scores are pretty even, and, Rebel's team is going
Nice kill.
to actually play better.
16 points apiece. And Rebel, what's your thoughts at this juncture?
Let's go, Noob. We are gonna tie this thing.
I mean, and Team Newt is looking pretty good in there, isn't he?
Oh yeah, both teams are doing well, but Rebel Weekly is doing amazing right now.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, now this is a breaking news story. Before it was Ryan's Clan that was dominating throughout the entirety of the matchup, but you don't want to count out TRW. The Rebel Weekly now is leading the way with 18 points as opposed to 16. Anything can still happen, though, but this is an intense clan battle here. Again, over the past few weeks, Ryan has been stating, hey, I can beat the Rebel Weekly. I can shut them up for good. But Rebel refuted, saying, hey, no, you can't do that. How about we actually do a clan battle? That's happening now. And it seems that the Rebel Weekly, again, is dominating.
Speaking of Ryan wants to face me one-on-one, so, I'm ready for that match. I'll be training very hard to face Ryan one-on-one.
And speaking about training, you must have been training your TRW members well. They have been, I will admit it here, they're not cheating, and they are doing a very good job in there.
We don't cheat. We win.
Guys always cheat. Anyways, Xbox, I do have a question for you, though. It's at 20 points currently. The Rebel Weekly's winning.
Yeah.
We do understand that Ryan's Clan is at 16. Do you have any faith left in Ryan's Clan?
I
Nice.
really do, because, they have the current champion and the former champion, so they can come back at it at, any moment here, essentially.
And GH5Q and Tomb Newt trading. We talked about the rivalry those two had. GH5Q falling face first outside of the map. And so the map. Take a look at the map, though. We are getting near for Christmas. We would like to take this opportunity to wish everyone a happy holidays and a new year coming up soon. We cannot wait. You can see Yalo is nodding his head, probably enjoying the holidays. Look at this. The assault continues across the map, though. And look at GH5Q, the ex-champion, also with her partner here. And that's exactly what they're going to want to do. They're going to have to try to work together as a team, as a well-oiled machine, per se, as a cohesive unit, so that way they can actually win this matchup. But the Rebel Weekly's still winning it. There's 59 seconds left. Yalo with another kill against GH5Q. GH5Q collapsing, and Tomb Newt continues his hunt. What's going to happen next?
Oh, it's definitely a Merry Christmas for the Rebel Weekly, that's for sure.
Oh, this is not going to be good. The Rebel Weekly, who spewed their hatred against the Gaming Weekly for many years, could perhaps be the winning team tonight. You can actually see the anger seeping through the pores of TRW, but perhaps maybe that anger is going to transform into happiness after this matchup. And Yalo once again knocking down JH5Q. Damn it, no! Damn it, no!
Let's
the Rebel
go.
Weekly's going to win it! The Rebel Weekly's going to win it, damn it! We're at 17 seconds, 25 points for the Rebel Weekly. Xbox, I believe it's, unfortunately for us to say, unfortunately, at this point in time now, the Rebel Weekly is going to take it home. And Tomb Newt and Yalo with the great victory here tonight, defeating the Gaming Weekly, aka the Ryan's clan. And hey, listen, sure, the Rebel Weekly won. Congratulations, Rebel, but we have to give credit to GH5Q and TheColorPink. They were doing amazing in there too. I actually loved their gameplay.
Both teams did great, but you know who came out the victor? We did. We came out victorious. We are the one. You guys are the twos and we are the ones.
Yep, that's real nice. Although I will admit, though, for the first time, the Rebel Weekly actually won a match without cheating.
We never cheated.
You did.
No.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, though, it is the one-on-one battle that we've been talking about for quite some time. It is the end of an era matchup, Minigun Killer 10 versus XboxFreakPete. We talked about the rivalry between the two. The two do not like each other. They've embroiled in a bitter rivalry while their differences will be settled up next. In the end of an era matchup, who's going to end the era of 2016, partner? You're about to, perform center stage, and I got to ask you your final words to Minigun Killer 10.
All right, so my final words to him are, look, if he does win this match, which will be unlikely, I will respect his skill at the game, but I will pretty much never respect who he is.
Fair words from XboxFreakPete, the Hall of Famer. And now, with the win here tonight with the Rebel Weekly, what is next for the Rebel Weekly? And folks, coming up next, it is the main event. XboxFreakPete, Minigun Killer 10, one-on-one for the final time. The end of an era. And for the final time in the Gaming Weekly history, we're going to be seeing two members from the Golden Era in 2016 collide here in 2022. This is the main event of Holiday Bash, aka Christmas Slay. This is also the end of an era. Hey everybody, welcome to GameSide. I'm Adrian alongside with the legendary Hall of Famer Rebel T-Time87. And Rebel, this is going to be an anticipated matchup between two legends now, one-on-one here tonight on Halo Infinite. The question is, who's going to be the last man standing in this all-out brawl?
And last man standing is gonna be Minigun. But yes, thank you for having me. Here on commentary. Of course, it's gonna be a great matchup between two of the great on Halo. Of course, I'm
And what were you saying moments ago? Minigun was going to win? Well, guess what? XboxFreakPete actually got the first kill. And the reason why I'm supporting XboxFreakPete is because he's much more respectful. Over the past couple of weeks, XboxFreakPete has been trying to do what he can to be respectful towards his opponent. But it was Minigun Killer 10 who was talking trash behind Xbox, stating that XboxFreakPete never cared for the fans, that he cared for the greed, and that he only cared for the fame. XboxFreakPete said, hey, listen, that's not the case, but hey, I will, of course, take you to the limit in this one-on-one matchup here tonight. Xbox also said that it's going to be like taking candy from a baby. So, hey, Xbox could very well actually be the winner of this matchup, Rebel.
A winner? Oh. No, well, that's a takedown by Minigun. But, I see Minigun will take the victory here. Yes, Xbox got 2 points, but Minigun has one on the board. Anything can happen. It's still early in the game.
Yeah, well, Minigun Killer 10 just shot right there to the side of the face against XboxFreakPete. Now we're tied 2 points apiece. This is an anticipated matchup. Over the past couple of weeks, this is the match that everyone has been talking about, the end of an era matchup. And we talked about it before, Rebel. Both of these gentlemen, both of these combatants, both of these superstars in TGW got the chance to compete in 2016. They were the only ones left. They're the only ones left from 2016 in TGW, and now this is going to be the final time that two 2016 members are going to face off in a one-on-one. The question is, who's going to be the last man standing? And these two once again trading each other.
They both went down.
3 points apiece.
Yep.
Now, Rebel, I gotta ask you though. I mean, if you're one of these guys, you're probably facing a lot of nerves inside, a lot of butterflies. What would you do to try to combat those nerves? As XboxFreakPete just got the point again.
Well, you gotta. I mean, the thing about these two, they both know each other very well, so they both know each other's weaknesses and stuff. So that's what they gotta do. They gotta target their weakness of each other.
Good point. XboxFreakPete calls himself the one and only Xbox Freak Pete. Minigun Killer 10, on the other hand, calls himself the Halo Legend. Both of these two superstars, former champions in the past, and Xbox Freak Pete once again using the assault rifle to knock down Minigun Killer 10 for what would be the 5th time. And Xbox Freak Pete now gaining it here, beginning to fire up. It is flaring in this matchup on Halo 3's custom game, which is on Halo Infinite, but this is a Halo 3 custom map from many years ago. Oh my, look at that. Oh my God. Look at Xbox Freak Pete's body literally flying out of the map, contorting with Minigun Killer 10's vicious and devastating grenade. Minigun Killer 10 slowly creeping up now, Rebel.
That's right, Minigun is gonna, he's one point from 5 point, but with Xbox gaining another point, 6-4. But Minigun is trying to make a comeback. He will make a comeback.
Look, I respect Minigun Killer 10. I do understand his skills, and I completely respect everything that he's able to offer to the table. But the fact of the matter is he has been talking so much trash behind Xbox Freak Pete's back, and tonight could be the night, though, that Minigun Killer 10 sees his end, as Xbox just delivered the shot to Minigun Killer 10 yet again.
I just want to say that was a nice slide there by Freak Pete, escaping the grenade. But like I said, Minigun knows what he's doing. He is gonna make a comeback.
Happy holidays, everybody, from the Gaming Weekly, Adrian, Matt, and Rebel T7 here at Gameside. And again, we're commentating the main event. Originally, it was supposed to be the Color Pink versus the Sisha Pie for the Rocket League Championship. We understand that match is going to be pushed for another time. So this is indeed the main event, the end of an era. We're going to find out who's going to be the last man standing. And thus far, it's looking pretty good for Xbox Freak Pete. Attacking Minigun Killer 10, but you got to watch out. Xbox shields were down momentarily before it got charged up yet again. And Minigun taking the very stealth approach, the slippery and sly. You can see that he's invisible right now. Xbox Freak Pete doesn't realize it. And now look at this. Fell right into the trap. Minigun Killer 10 pummeling down Pete. That was a pretty good plan there, Rebel.
That was a very good plan. Like I said, that was Minigun knows what he's doing. So he is going to make a comeback, in which Minigun is doing right now.
Yeah, slowly but surely trying to make that comeback. And we're going to finally see whether or not if Minigun Killer 10 is actually a man of his word, as he did say many times before, he will defeat Xbox Freak Pete. But yeah, Minigun Killer 10 knows exactly what he's doing there, Rebel. He is a very dangerous and ruthless competitor. He will do what he can to destroy the opponent, whatever weapon at his disposal, to make sure he gets the job done.
You don't want to get in a match with Minigun. That is a death sentence right there.
Hey, but you know what? If there's one man that can actually take down Minigun, if there's one man that can completely knock him off, it's Xbox Freak Pete, my broadcast colleague, my broadcast partner, who's going in there and actually taking the fight to Minigun. It's currently an 8. Come on, partner. Come on, partner.
No, let's go, Minigun. You got this. You got this. You are a true legend, just like Freak Pete, but you are a legend on Halo. Let's go.
Oh, enough already, though. Minigun has been trash-mouthing everybody. Enough already. Xbox Freak Pete at least was very respectful over the past few weeks. Look at this, colliding once again, these two meeting each other. And Xbox Freak Pete, there we go! Xbox Freak Pete with the needler! Come on, partner! Come on! 5 minutes and 46 seconds. We're at 9 points for Xbox Freak Pete. Minigun Killer 10 still at 6, but hey, Rebel, I will admit this, it's still any man's game. Minigun can come back at any time.
It is any man's game, but like I said, let's go, Minigun. You got this.
Minigun Killer 10 now, look at this from behind. Xbox Freak Pete realizing it. Shot right there to the midsection, but again, the needler giving the advantage to Xbox. Xbox Freak Pete now at double digits with 10 points. And ladies and gentlemen, this is becoming a little bit of a roll for Xbox Freak Pete. Xbox Freak Pete is now dismantling Minigun Killer 10, and you saw Minigun continuing the assault, but Xbox Freak Pete was able to roll out of the way at the last second. Look at this, grenades being thrown, and this time around, Minigun actually gets the kill with the assault rifle, with the assist of the grenade as well. Rebel, your prediction at this juncture, who do you think is going to kind of win in this matchup, even though you're rooting for Minigun?
I'm still going for Minigun. Even though Freak Pete is doing a bang-up job here with the grenades and stuff, but I'm still going for the Halo legend.
Yet a former time champion in TGW many times before. Minigun Killer 10 has done it all in TGW as well. And tonight it is the last two standing, the last two gladiators, the last two legends that were competing on Halo back in the day in 2016. This is the final time you're ever going to see two 2016 players in TGW compete one-on-one. This is the end of an era. The era will officially end, but the question is, Rebel, who's going to be the one to end the era? Who will be the last man standing? And look at Pete from behind, attacking Minigun Killer Ted, and to his favor, XboxFreakPete, once again being the slippery slide that he could be as well, to attack Minigun from behind, reaching 11 points.
Yeah, I mean that slip and slide, man. That's a very good technique right there.
Incredible technique. And XboxFreakPete now is beginning to feel it, beginning to gain some momentum. But if you're Minigun Killer 10, I gotta say, now's the time to re-strategize. Now's the time to reevaluate, and now's the time to make sure you put things in perspective. That way you can understand more of your opponent and get the upper hand.
And that was a very dangerous technique right there. If you go invisible, anybody can sneak up on you and get that kill.
Just like yeah, exactly. And Minigun Killer 10 using that to his advantage. XboxFreakPete didn't see him momentarily, which allowed XboxFreakPete, of course, to die down moments ago. Minigun shot XboxFreakPete so hard that Xbox landed in the ceiling moments ago. And look at this. Here we go. Minigun, again, the attack continues, using the submachine gun. And XboxFreakPete using the patented assault rifle, the classic weapon that has been used many years before in Halo as well. XboxFreakPete, the first ever dual champion in TGW, could be the only one in the era. And here we go again. XboxFreakPete knocking down one Minigun.
Minigun, come on, let's get your head in the game. Let's go, brother. You got this.
Yeah, Minigun, of course, stomping the bit, chomping to the bit, I should say. And XboxFreakPete yet again, completely destroying one Minigun. Minigun collapsing after that shot from Xbox. XboxFreakPete is licking his chops. XboxFreakPete is rolling here tonight.
I think Minigun is just saying, okay, I'm gonna let him get these points, but then I'm gonna show him who is the true boss around here.
Well, I think it's Xbox showing Minigun who the true boss is. 2 minutes and 12 seconds, 14 points for Xbox. He really is taking it to Minigun, ladies and gentlemen. XboxFreakPete said it, that he was going to be the one to finally end the era. He was going to be the one to take the fight to Minigun. And it's happening tonight. It's put up or shut up time. And right now it's XboxFreakPete who is indeed winning this brawl at Minigun's carcass over the top of the barricade. XboxFreakPete now with 15. Folks, it's becoming more and more of a reality to see XboxFreakPete win this entire matchup.
And it's gonna be another end of the era match between me and Undead, which we'll be looking forward to. But yeah, this end of an era match is doing amazing.
And now 16 for Xbox. Ladies and gentlemen, we're at 1 minute and 25 seconds. A buck and 23, and XboxFreakPete still wasting a little time. Go after Minigun Killer 10 here. XboxFreakPete is just having fun in there perhaps now. XboxFreakPete, the confidence is beginning to build. And if you're actually gaining some confidence, I think this is the point where Xbox can kind of step back and have a little fun in there. Not be too pressured.
Yeah, it's like cat and mouse at this point.
And look at this, the collision once again. What devastation happening between two of these guys. And Minigun, though, with the pummel against Xbox. Minigun still at 9, though. XboxFreakPete is at 17. We're at 48 seconds. I'm not quite sure if Minigun's going to have enough time to actually surpass Xbox.
Let's go,
I think it's here
Minigun.
to say that Xbox is going to win it. Oh, but Minigun, though, look at that. Oh, I'm sorry, that was actually Xbox. Yeah, XboxFreakPete just knocked down Minigun. Minigun Killer 10 meeting his challenge tonight. Minigun Killer 10 finally seeing the end.
This could be the end of illustrious career. We may see the end of a legend tonight, but
And Xbox. But that may have been the last laugh, Rebel, because we're down at 12 seconds, Rebel. That grenade just blew up Minigun. And ladies and gentlemen, back in 2016, these two gentlemen were involved in the Gaming Weekly. Back in 2016, these two gentlemen revolutionized the Gaming Weekly. And tonight, the end of an era happens. The end of an era completely ends with XboxFreakPete getting the victory here tonight. XboxFreakPete does complete the era, ladies and gentlemen. The 2016 Gladiator. The last man standing. The first ever dual champion. XboxFreakPete, of course, now continues his ways, his legacy in TGW with the great matchup against Xbox.
I gotta say that was a good match, a good way to in an era. Minicon losing the title, and it was wonderful. Congrats to Freak Pete and Minigun, you did good too.
Xbox Freak Pete's legacy continues to grow here tonight. And Minigun Killer 10 has nothing to be ashamed of. A few shots here and there, and yeah, you're right. Minigun, of course, was absolutely incredible in there. He was so close in beating Xbox Freak Pete, but it was Xbox Freak Pete, though, who completely decimated the opponent. Xbox is the last man standing. He ended the 2016 golden era officially with him being he really loved the year 2016, that he called it, quote, the golden era. Well, I'm sure he's actually feeling elated due to the fact that he was the one that not only defined 2016, but also ended that era. The question is, will he, being Xbox Freak Pete, redefine 2023? That's the question. But nonetheless, though, incredible matchup between Xbox Freak Pete and Minigun Killer 10. My hats to both of them. But again, congratulations to Xbox Freak Pete. We finally know the answer. The 2016 era is officially over, with Xbox Freak Pete winning the entire war.
Congratulations.
Good night, everyone, and happy holidays, and have a happy new year. We'll see you next time.